Team Spirit kind of going a little bit away from their comfort zone, because now it's going to put Mira on the Enchantress.
6 cores who kind of want to all build damage and scale. You know, you can itemize for auras on Timber and Naga, but I feel like we're not going to see it this game. It's just going to be guns blazing here. It's going to just fall to the supports to build the utility, and a quick first blood for Insania. Whenever Liquid has gone to it, it's a hero he's personally very confident with. And right now we're looking at a Nisha who is up there at his peak potential, as he is the KDA leader of the tournament right now.
Oh, nice use of the cookie. Boxi, he's going to surround Miposhka with the help of the illusion. Miposhka's going to turn around, do what damage he can. It's going to be close call. Boxi gets stunned up, and they do manage to get the kill on Boxi first. I
mean, this goes back to Ferrari TA days, right?
Yeah.
It's been winning since 10 years ago, and it's not going to stop now.
A tether up to the high ground as they both went through the portal here. Boxi and Miposhka, now they're going to be met by Collapse.
There's no
might be able to burst down Insania. Timberchain doesn't quite land, but they might just be able to get that final hit in. Oh, it's not enough. What did he live on? Now an Impetus. That'll finish him off. Mira is going to be in an awkward position, though, and miCKe does have enough mana to be able to take advantage of this one. They will trade off supports, but maybe they're going to get a 2-for-1 special because Collapse will get him with the Timber Chain. miCKe's looking to even the odds now to chase down Miposhka, and he's going to have the IO joining him soon.
Creep block.
Oh, the creep block! It's not quite enough. Miposhka was just huddled away in the corner. Collapse. He's fighting now against miCKe in 1v1, but not for long. Insania's going to join in, start healing up miCKe, and he will probably be perfectly fine here. Dodges the Timber Chain. In fact, they may even chase after Collapse. Nice drop. Item drop to be able to get the maximum amount of HP out of the one, which was actually needed there.
This early in the game when you get 6 or 7 trees into it. Double chain, triple chain, in fact, just to get as much damage.
Oh, he dropped a branch to try and block away the vision of himself. Meanwhile, Yatoro dies at bottom lane. Oh, experience, what does...
Did I win that game?
You did, actually.
Nice.
You played Jakiro.
I don't remember it. I'm sure he popped off.
Catching Collapse, they left him alone.
Rotations through the gate with this IO are
look at this mass
fast.
rotation onto Nisha, though. They have to get this one. They are losing way too much in their side lanes. They need to be able to punish Nisha, but Boxi is here, and he's going to help him out a little bit. Another round of refraction going up to quickly break the coil. Insania is going to join in, too. The heals are going off. Larl, he needs to deliver the last bit of damage before the heals can do enough. Nisha, another wait. No, the orb doesn't land. Oh, now awaiting Rift. It's still not enough. Nisha survives, and it's Larl who dies. Oh, no. That kind of pressure. The rest of Team Spirit obviously very equipped to be able to handle this. They did it in the biggest prize pool in Dota's history.
I mean, we should say the heals were significant there. Yatoro will make his presence felt with a Chronosphere and should collect the kill on miCKe. That's a streak kill for bottom, and there's nobody that can kick him out. And meanwhile, Liquid are happy to bring in reinforcements with that reload. However, Deja Vu straight back the top into the clutches of Yatoro.
Cookie is going to be given over. miCKe needs to run away from Yatoro, get away from that damage, but Yatoro, he pounces forward, gets the bash required to claim the kill. A good trade-off, but if they lose more supports, it could be bad. Larl's going to come in, though, and they've got Collapse with the song. It goes off in time, and Zai will allow his team an opportunity to be able to get away. Team Spirit's still going to chase a bit, though.
Yeah, they've another time dilation and a leap up. If they can catch up to the Naga just so damn fast, Collapse will kill Boxi on the backside. There's a Troll Summoner coming in with the flank.
It's going to pop the illusions, try and dodge away from the Chakram, but Team Spirit, they are relentless. They got Boxi. They won Zai. He's been having way too much of a free game here. The miCKe's going to come back into this one. He teleports back into play here, and now they're going to look for the kill onto Collapse. Once again, the aggression from Team Spirit is going to result in potential turnaround, but he gets away with the Timber Chain, and miCKe dies instead.
A third death for this Leshrac that was snowballing the lane as Team Spirit strike back, and they are still looking for Zai. Somehow this skirmish got so damn extended. The Leshrac for an offlane Naga is the dream, as he's just going to rush an Orchid here. This Manta is so damn fast. He's going to have a second item Orchid unless Yatoro...
Ice Blast, but there is going to be kisses. Is this going to scare away Yatoro? He's going to commit. He commits for the kill on his eye, but he doesn't get it. And I don't think the Ice Blast is going to take him out. Oh, it does. On the last 2 ticks, it's enough. And an unstoppable streak taken away.
I guess Team Spirit are happy with that exchange. They get the 2-for-1. They get this there with him.
Yes. Nisha has had the luxury of just being able to AFK during a lot of these fights, while Yatoro has been forced to join the fights and turn them around. Song actually going to be used here for the setup. Let's see if they can land a split earth onto 2 heroes here. They're going to go for the Puck and Mira's Enchantress. They only are going to get the Enchantress, of course. Phase shift just
hard on Nisha completed on top of the mech IO with the Bloodstone Lesh. So much healing going into this IO Lesh. Now you can counteract it with that AO.
Oh, but he got the shard pickup. He goes for the pump kill,
silence.
and the kisses, it lands. The final one is there, and it kills Miposhka too.
That's the one part that's working for you here. Yatoro he's finding some big openings. As Orchid is done.
Oh man, that is a fast Orchid. Yatoro's very dead.
This game pace is incredibly fast from Liquid right now. 8K gold lead at 16 minutes. They have threat on everybody in this game right now.
And Nisha's delivering more solo kills. Tries to use the TA trap,
Naga.
deny again.
Zai just ran in, did not expect them to be.
He's going to be bailed out though. They don't have an Ice Blast, so Insania comes in with very clutch heals. They get a Split Earth and lots of silences on Collapse. And you said the pace is picking up.
With the Mask of Madness here, you might not need to throw in this blast on the first target.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Okay. Collapse
Lotus.
just died to attempt. That's exactly what happens. They spot Yatoro, immediately the song, and then he's going to be able to Orchid, and Yatoro is going to find that his Manta is delayed even further.
Meanwhile, they're still fighting on the other side. I mean, this is a coil on Nisha. His team is not here.
And he's just like,
care.
I dare you. I dare you to go on me. Kiss is going to be used. If he hits one of them on Larl, he'd get the kill, but it's pretty blind. Not going to be able to land that. He does slow down the Ancient Apparition. Meanwhile, mid lane with the Orchid usage, they go for Collapse. Bounce back that one, but with Nisha's damage, they may still have the kill on Zai. One last Timber Chain. No, that shot almost killed him, but fortunately he had enough armor built up by that point. Liquid, though, just continuing, giving Team Spirit get Chronosphere.
Yes.
Right, so they instead make a better move, just outmaneuver Team Spirit. They go for the mid lane, they take that tier 3. Range Barracks still up, but Yatoro, if he dies here, oh, jeez, that damage is just so damn fast.
I mean, that's with his Dispel, too. They're just saving the silences.
Oh, more silences. Dude, Nisha is putting on
He's getting out.
quite a masterclass of an early shard pickup with this TA trap. He's still trying to get out on Collapse while, Zai's trying to set up. He's like, guys, I've caught so many heroes. Come over here. And Nisha will oblige. They'll get the kill onto Mira as well. So 3 dead on the side of Team Spirit. Now they can...
You wait for your Chrono to come back up. That is all you're relying on at this point. Big Chronospheres from Yatoro pour the damage in.
Yatoro might get caught again here. Time walk away, and he's still got a Manta. But it's Zai who's really the big threat. Hits him with the Orchid. Waiting out the Manta. Finally throws out the Insania at the same time as the Splitter, so they land both and chain it very nicely.
It's just so... It's just going to be so damn slow.
Yeah, and lacking your frontliner when it comes to the damage being put out by Nisha. Anybody shows they could get 2-shot. The potential is there. And there's the silence. Miposhka, 1 hit, brings him down to half. Now the Kiss is trying to get the vision, trying to get the slowdown. Hits Miposhka once or twice, almost enough for the kill. That final one might just do it. He's going to take out miCKe. Meanwhile, Yield Scepter put onto Larl. He does have phase shift, but immediately silenced once again by the TA traps. They're just... It's the TA traps nonstop, man.
And they're just reloading to the base again.
Oh, he's broken. Mira's going to be shredded immediately. They have to throw out the Chronosphere. Otherwise, they're going to get barracks. miCKe does get off his BKB, and a song goes out.
The sleep will put an end to what looked like a turnaround potential for Team Spirit, as now they have to fight it out with no ultimates.
A coil desperately trying to keep Team Liquid out of their base, desperately hoping to somehow turn around an impossible team fight, but it will never happen. 4 dead on the side of Team Spirit. A buyback from Yatoro immediately, but he comes.
Yeah, he played fantastic. The match results here. Faith Beyond, we saw
yesterday when he played it against a Dragon Knight, and it didn't look so great, but I feel like versus a Snapfire...
To Arrow, there is no save on Team Spirit's side, so you're just going to have to tank it out here. However, this is a much better start, as it's Mira gaining a lane advantage instead of feeding away.
Now he is still going to feed. He can
get it going, and like last game, I mean, Nisha, he just never died in that game. He never got touched, and the TA controlled the entire map.
Larl, he goes for the kill. So important he gets this. 12 Magic Wand charges, Scatter Blast that isn't quite there because Larl was sitting just on top of him. He will die, but he is looking really good in CS right now. Again, especially compared to game number 1. Blood Grenade thrown out. Mira, he's going to have to go for a blast off away from miCKe, and that's going to be good enough. though it will cost them a courier. Leveling up Whirling Death means Collapse is a little bit more offensive power, but he's more susceptible to the damage. Nice tree plant. Uses the Ironwood branch, places it down to
with the
it's going to start now.
He's really far in the lane.
So close to that tower. Larl, he'll bump him back. He's got the lasso ready to go. The TP is coming in. The Fade Bolt is just not going to do enough to stop this damage. Or maybe it will. The Telekinesis stun back.
Another blood grenade.
Yet another blood grenade, and the Impetus lands. That's enough.
TP the Monkey King of all heroes.
TP for Liquid.
This is where Team Spirit want to fight. Again, trying to activate their mid with the Enchantress Roam. This is where this hero shines, as long as their side laners are happy in being left alone. I say that as Yatoro is definitely not happy being left alone here. Naga, where are you on it? And Seed Shot will come through and clear through this with some dilation. No 6 for Zai. He is 1 experience off.
Oh, that is gonna hurt if he dies because, oh, he gets it now. But he doesn't need to use it. The kisses are gonna nail him. Yatoro dies with Boxi scooping into the backside, and they're gonna get Miposhka. Once again, miCKe being hyper aggressive. The IO Leshrac combination, he makes the early rotations. Now on the Monkey King, as he is prone to do, he will set up through the gate and help them get some big kill break. Larl has a chance. Wukong's command, though, yeah, Team Spirit realizing, okay, he's somewhere up in these streets. We got to get out of here. No longer do we have the advantage of surprise. Larl is going to be hit by the Boundless Strike, and the arrow perfectly placed by Boxi. That leads into the Rod of Atos, and a whole heap of chains disables. That'll end with Nisha.
You don't necessarily need to accelerate it as faster for Liquid if you're comfortable farming up and playing the map, especially if you're securing.
Wukong's command and a fast kill onto Mira. Gets it. So miCKe and his patience is rewarded once again. The first time from dodging the gank from Larl, the smoke gank, and now the second time being able to find a kill on Mira and then head straight to lane. Miposhka, he's going to be caught here probably by the arrow. Maxed out arrow, maxed level 1 ensnare, but it still lasts long enough.
This is going to be a deadly map, pushing the waves in, setting up the fights.
Right.
Here it's another game where they have the vision disadvantage, something they used the Lycan for in that game 3 in the upper bracket.
Zai, real one found, but the song goes off first. They are super grouped up, but Liquid do not feel confident trying to go for that. You saw Yatoro really wanted to somehow get a Chronosphere in there to stop Zai from getting out, but it just doesn't happen. Maybe he still catches Nisha, though. I can't believe anybody from Liquid is still around. He juked him. Oh, he somehow stays out of vision. The Monkey King is going to be the one to die instead. The blast off lands on him, and he's surrounded by heroes. Too much for him to handle. He tries to trickery dodge, but there's way too much. The kisses, that is enough to get the Techies kill. The Fire Burn will take that, but much better game 2 for him, as there's the ensnare. Arrow is not going to be there because of the creeps. They try and hit it to Telekinesis, but there goes the Mantine. Now he turns around, gets a 2-man Chronosphere. He does need a little bit more damage. He'll get the kill on Insania, but what about Nisha? They slow him down with time dilation and the enchant. He's not going anywhere. Immediate smoke up.
Weakest target in the game. Do you have the burst for him?
They're going to try with the kisses. I think that's enough magic damage. He is going to die. They'll take the tier 2 as well. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they push out and catch Boxi, and will try and do the same with his tier.
Game 2 where Team Spirit bounce back.
I could use a few more kills, but that's just me.
And I'll get ready. That's game 3.
Miposhka is going to get picked off here. Team Spirit going to leave him behind. Looks like Mira may be caught as well. Oh, the 4-step! It cuts down miCKe's tree that he was hopping to. Not that anything's going to come of that, of course, as they will very easily be able to bring.
These heroes don't get bursted that fast. Numbers fight for Liquid. They just ran everybody up here.
And since miCKe's still alive, he'll help join in on an Enchantress kill. Collapse, he needs to get out of here. Beautiful blast off from Mira. A couple of mines laid out, still not enough to finish off miCKe. Gets a cookie, he's hopping away.
He's bleeding out.
Is he bleeding out? The time dilation, it's too many slows. All of his spells put on cooldown.
Lasso back up, and it will secure a second here as he drags him into Yatoro. Double kill for the Faceless. They have enough damage and enough time. It's going to be really close. They're going to BKB out of Larl. Should be fine here.
That could help them contest that Roshan. Insania is eventually going to hit after the BKB wears out, and they're still going to gun for it here. Gunning quite literally as the Scatter Blast looks to finish him off, but it's not good enough. Collapse, running interference. Insania trying to use his own Timber Chain to get away from the Timber Saw. Trying to juke him backwards, but without a Telekinesis, he needs a disable.
As you're playing aggressively, that is a big risk. They're going to find little Rubik here.
Yeah, they really wanted to be able to kill Zai, especially now that Zai pushes into their jungle. Meanwhile, they're going to go for the chainsaw, boundless strike, into the cookie, into the arrow. Is it enough? Ever so barely it is.
You have to get out, though.
Yes.
That was all of your stun action. And the bots heroes will come in to back up Yatoro, but that Faceless Void. Very interesting itemization from Yatoro, as he just wants the AoE time walk bash when he leaps in versus the Naga. It'll be decent, and Chronosphere, do you have the damage here?
This is a hard kill. He just picked up Butterfly alongside that heart. This could give him a window to get the song and get out. They use the BKB. They want this kill so badly, and they will have it. The bashes come raining in, while Collapse creates a little bit of time here. As they try and go onto the Timber Saw, it's not quite good enough, and now Liquid, they may be stalled up. Yatoro's coming, and he wants even more. Blast off, not gonna land onto Boxi, catching up to Insania though. Time dilation put onto him. Insania will turn that time dilation back around, but Yatoro's still on his sidewalk. Immediately jumps forward. Looks like Mira's gonna be dying, but they have the Century to reveal Nisha this time around. Can he get out the Rod of Atos? Now Cookie, Scatter Blast, that's gonna do a lot of damage, but the bashes, man, the bashes do not stop for Yatoro.
Yatoro praying to the RNG gods, and they return his favor here as a
Yeah, that's a really interesting idea. Like, if they try and song TP out, yeah, that is cool.
This item's very interesting this game. It's not one we usually see it picked up this early. It'd be cool if he can put it to use. They'll try on Larl. He has BKB here.
Nisha
of his own.
Time to go.
Him out.
Trying to use that haste rune. The Ogre Seal Totem doesn't go over the cliff. The haste rune isn't gonna last forever, but it doesn't matter against Chronosphere. You stop time, you stop Nisha from running around. Now Zai still finds openings here. He gets the mid-tier 2, and they steal Chronosphere, by the way, on the Rubik as well. So maybe the barracks in the top lane.
Zai is ratting. That has been his MO a lot of the time.
They're going to try and catch some heroes before they can get back here. The Harpoon's going to be put to use to pull him into the arrow, but Yatoro is going to go for this kill on miCKe, but they have the song. They hit him with the telekinesis. The Chronosphere is going to be wasted. No time for the BKBs. Let's see if they can get the stuns off, though. Larl taking a lot of damage as he tries to get out of the Wukong's command, forced to use the cheese while the Rod of Atos catches Yatoro. He pops a Manta, time walks back into the side. Time dilation being given away is a dangerous spell, though.
Just going in.
And Collapse just goes for it. Immediately gets arrowed in, and a stun comes out of nowhere to hit Yatoro as he tries to jump in. They're getting nothing out of this one. He jumps back in with a time walk. Finally, he's going to lose his leg. But Team Spirit, they have to buy back to help out Yatoro here. He's in big-time trouble. He pops BKB. He does manage to get miCKe. Can this BKB net him another core kill?
If you can kite out another Snare Orchid here, you might be able to take down Yatoro.
Boxi, he gets that one as well. Zai, the remaining hero now with nobody left besides the buyback on Insania. He comes in.
He can turn.
He is going to turn, but Yatoro with that time walk is doing a lot of AoE damage. Zai, he goes to the TP out. Now the Yatoro goes back in, but the Aghanim Sem went to work. He catches Zai on the TP out, and they will actually wipe. Liquid has been recently with the remote mines blasting off. Larl sees another opportunity.
Well, he might get 2.
He's going to get 2 for 1. He brings in Nisha, setting up the Chronosphere. Perfect for Team Spirit. Just the kind of pickup they're looking for, because they do not want to take this at a 3 versus 5, and Collapse is just running into them. So now it's not a 3 versus 5. It's a 3 versus 4, but without...
Great, as you're trading out here, Yatoro will definitely be faster. Larl shows it's going to force them back, and Liquid are going to go for the catch on the Faceless Void.
The boundless strike into the arrow. They're trying for the fast pick off on Miposhka. Any kind of numbers. Boy, that time walk just destroyed him. What kind of bashers that?
Is this man mortal? I don't understand. He has no BKB. Arrow coming up.
Hit the arrow. It's going to come out. It lands onto him. A bash comes out. Boundless strike. They try and give him the force staff. That's not good enough.
He is indeed mortal. Liquid make the Yatoro Faceless Void bleed with a short duration arrow. That force staff not in time. You cannot get it.
He bashes and Abyssal Blade. So one support sneaks away, but losing a second.
To create some tower pressure, it'll be a Moonlight Shadow to lead the charge. Proximity Mine sends the warning here. Dust comes out. That is
Yatoro very close to finishing this up. The arrow is going to come in. miCKe just jumps straight into the middle of it. Wukong's command, but it's not inside the pit. It's not looking that great unless they can get the telekinesis. The bash and Abyssal Blade. It's so close. Yatoro does die. Immediately buys back. They need to get into this pit now while they can. See if they can blow up the Monkey King, drag him out of his Wukong's command. The Roshan's going to die in a second here, but Nisha's banging for the kill. He gets the kill, but Yatoro hits the Chronosphere. He takes everything inside of it. The stolen Chronosphere is going to be able to catch the backlight of Team Spirit, however. however, but the buybacks are running a little thin for Team Liquid. They're trying to get away from Zai, but so much control. Insania with the Soul Blast Off hits a good stun, and now miCKe's back into it. Beautiful found the strike with the Shredder pumping into Team Spirit. They couldn't handle that one, but they do have the extra lives. Yatoro comes back immediately into the sun. The statues are not enough. Another Chronosphere, and Nisha's gonna die as well. They'll collect Zai on the end of it, and this is the end game for Team Spirit. This is the Yatoro Faceless Void. You let him have it a second time, and Yatoro will make you pay.
Here, 10,000 damage done from the Faceless Void, but damn, did miCKe almost turn that fight with a Boundless Strike into the Shredder multi-shot.
Yeah.
You had some crits flying out that might have just turned that. However, 4 heroes dead for Liquid with no buyback.
Yeah, look at him desperately trying to use couriers to delay, but nothing can stop Yatoro.
That's game 2 right there. That is going to make this series a BO3, as Team Spirit say the first time didn't work out, but the second.
A game where it looked nigh impossible at times. Man, this team has so much heart.
Yeah, when it comes to drafting for scale,
But it's very rare that we see this hero being run as a position for it. But I think the attack team plus focus fire is a really interesting combination. When you're
Is Collapse dead here? It's looking like it.
Yeah, they're going to run him down with the extra bit of thirst. I mean, really good body blocking. Insania will eventually get that kill, as miCKe was a bit scared to go for it. And
that was a nice heads up play by Mira. He might get the return.
The tether's up in time.
And Larl had a very good game too on that Batrider. This is another hero we've seen him dominate the tournament with.
6-minute power room. Boxi's played out of vision, but he's going to pounce now with a 2-man avalanche, 2-man split earth, a toss together. The snowball pickup can't grab the Wind Ranger while he's up in the air. Well, you can. He just couldn't do it there.
Plays the carry mids. That is definitely the style Liquid are looking for, especially if they can up the tempo with it. Then they feel very comfortable.
A haste rune and a smoke. A lot of opportunities here for Nisha to be able to pounce. They already have the rupture onto Collapse. Larl is going to go for the kill onto miCKe at the same time. See if they trade out cores here. miCKe healed up enough, and Nisha's going to run down all of these heroes. Ice Blast coming in, but it's not going to land on the cores. The much needed kills that are just not going to land. We look at miCKe, he's charging forward with a healing salve on him. Still got to be careful of Larl, though, in this skinny little bridge. He will maybe get the kill. No, the split earth. He does have enough for a power shot, but I think he just has to focus on getting out. Miposhka's positioning, though, is going to be a big problem for Liquid. This Ice Vortex slowing him down. Larl getting more damage on the way out. Relocate just to make sure that Nisha's going to be okay here, and a quick refill on the mana. But Team Spirit could set up on it.
I think you really want the IO out of this. I mean, there's still numbers up here is the problem. You just can't commit. You don't have the tusk. Yeah, with a tusk going in.
Clearing through the stacks. Team Spirit trying to take advantage of this. The Shackle Shot doesn't land, nor does the Ice Blast. And Insania, well, he's going to be chased down by the Focus Fire. He will die for this one, but you know Team Liquid wants to respond to this one. Zai's coming in. Can he get the bird drop? He does. Nicely played. It's going to be first Larl, now Yatoro.
Yeah, Yatoro in no man's land.
Yeah, he's erupted up. There's no way out of this one. He joins in on a bad fight for Team Spirit, as it just comes down to that Shackle.
Visage is a big threat in the late game. It's a big vision threat as well. We talked about vision a lot this series. There's not a lot of it on Team Spirit outside of this Darkseer pushing waves in to gain info.
They're going to run into Zai.
Connection. Shackled miss.
But the block out here at the Shard's going to do a lot. Resummons on the familiars just to try and hit these stuns, and Insania gets a really big heal with the mech, and he's staying up on the high ground with the healing salve going in. They have to throw so much damage to finish off Zai, but they finally do kill him. Nisha is running low on mana. They have the rupture on out. Still a lot of damage. Larl, yeah, he's going to be chased down. Immediately a Maelstrom proc. Nisha is still working with enough here to be able to get one more kill. Even a refill on his own bottle thanks to the shovel.
More gold into the Disco Pony's pocket. Off the map for a while. You were probably losing a tower here as
Miposhka, I can't believe you're sticking around like this. Oh, he's going to pay for it.
Lost back in range. I mean, Yatoro's showing up.
Now, he does manage to hit the Ice Blast before he dies here. Final Lightning will trade out him for Boxi.
That ended up being incredibly good for Spirit, actually. What a lead, but they are definitely controlling a lot more on the map, getting more for their supports here, and 2 supports that can do a lot.
Yatoro with his BKB, he needs to be able to find a kill on the start of this fight, and he will have it. Visage is going to die before the relocate goes out from Insania. The Rupture, though, is going to do serious damage to Yatoro, and Nisha's going to play without potentially this IO. Beautiful Shackle Shot onto the Visage Familiar, plays against it, but he does have that Bloodstone, and a relocate away from the Ice Blast, but miCKe does die as he commits on in. Yatoro's healed back up as they're going to try and play this out. Red the Leshrac, but Team Spirit have completely outfought them. They saved the Leshrac for last, and they'll finish him off on his second life with Liquid. Getting nothing out of that. Absolutely nothing. Bro trying this one solo, but he knows the relocation is going to be there. Boxy's trying to get a toss away, but the BKB is actually going to hurt miCKe here. And Yatoro is just manning up. He's going for a crazy 1v5, but
the intercept, is it fast enough? You have an observer ward, you do Miposhka. Does not see him as he gets in the trees. They see Boxi, that's a great target as well.
Boxi, yep, they're going to jump him immediately. Try and burst him without using any sort of Berserker's Rage. Just keep him from a distance, and they got him.
That is a very nice pickoff. He does have buyback here. Liquid can commit. It's Radiant side. It's going to take him a while to get back here. And Team Spirit going to poke in, and that Lotus and Lincolns are being thrown on Yatoro, so you have to think about these ruptures.
The pipe now being on cooldown means Team Spirit. Yatoro feels confident. He's going to push forward. They've got a window where the Tiny is not here. He's going to try and go through the gate. Oh, this is dangerous. He's going to come back into instant damage. He may not be able to blink away. Boxi, if you do this, it could be a dieback. He keeps on baiting it. Is he ever going to go through? Oh my god, he's just going to keep him sitting there.
Yatoro's
going to go through, and Boxi doesn't realize it because the animation is on his own side. Oh no, he's got the Ogre Seal Totem though. He may have a chance to be able to get away. Yatoro chases after him, and Team Spirit.
And now
maybe they're the ones that get caught. Zai looped around. He's going for Larl. Where's Yatoro? Yatoro, save us, please. Oh no, Team Spirit. They're already going to run down. That's going to be 2 heroes dead. One of them with no buyback. That's dangerous. Ice Blast, it doesn't really clip. They immediately dodge away over to the side. Now a toss back up on Yatoro. Tried to go for the chain stop, but no. Nihilism though. The BKB, it gets kited out, and he knows it too. He immediately just has to TP away and collapse. Oh no, Yatoro in his bold move of going through the portal to try and catch.
Find a big target. Big shackles, help your team fight out. You can poke the Lesh like this. You have a nullifier now.
Ice Blast is going to be used here. Can they put enough damage to take away that Aegis? They're going to try. Oh, what a beautiful vacuum from Collapse. Now they do have the pipe. They're going to pop the Berserker's Rage and just try and lead into these heroes. BKB, miCKe, can he get away? Where's the net? Oh, what beautiful shard. Insania comes in, hits the cheese. That's going to help him out. And then they turn back onto Yatoro, who gets a Force Staff away. He's okay for now.
Beautiful disengage.
Great stuff from Team Spirit. They're going to go for Larl. Avalanche connects. He doesn't have BKB, so if they get the toss on him, great snowball save. That gives Larl an opportunity to get out. It probably costs Mira his life. Ice Blast over the top of things is going to land on some heroes. They go for the relocate out. Insania interrupted by the vacuum. Really great play, but once again, Yatoro's unsure of where he can get in on Liquid.
He has no BKB. He does not want to commit 10 more seconds here. Otherwise, I think he'd smack you. High ground ward, they're going to see Yatoro.
They're going to get the Rupture toss back. That's going to be a ton of damage into the Split Earth, but he got off the ultimate, he got off the BKB, got off the Satanic, he's back up the full, and miCKe is stuck. A beautiful vacuum Ice Blast. Now they do still have that combo. Nisha is a problem a little bit here. They got to be able to focus down with Larl while Yatoro resets. Nisha gets the relocate out. Perfect timing from Insania, but now without that, it's just an opportunity to run down more. Looks like Zai's going to be the first one. They're going to catch Boxi as well. Force Staff over the shards, but he's not going to make it very far. A snowball will hunt him down.
That reload went deeper on the map, by the way, but they just couldn't re-engage. It didn't. Not an easy task here, as they're going to run Nisha with a shield rune in. He is extremely tanky right now.
But if they could get the nullifier on him, it would be massive. Boxi tries to jump in. Only hits an avalanche. The toss over is into Mira instead. They now try and disengage. Immediately a relocate backwards, but Yatoro didn't really use too much for it. Mira, snowball over the side. They do manage to get the nullifier onto Leshrac. They're focusing him. The relocate is not going to come back in time. Now vacuum into the wall, catches the 2 supports. They do manage to get the relocate out. Oh, the Bloodseeker is pushed into this one with the nullifier on him. Buybacks raining in from Team Liquid, but once again, Team Spirit just looks so much better in these team fights, man. Nisha is playing for it with the Nihilism. They have to win the second part of this team fight with a beautiful avalanche toss. Is he actually going to do this one? Yatoro dies. No way. Now a buyback opportunity for Team Spirit with a shackle shot launching them down. Nisha's got to go. Boxy's got to leave. They've got to get out of here because they can win one part of this fight, but the other part...
Leshrac on his own, and he's a pig. No help in sight. It's just Boxi with one more combo, and he got canceled by Collapse.
He's got another Nihilism. If he can wait out the nullifier, maybe he can turn. He's going to chase down Larl. Now the nullifier goes out. He's going to go for the TP way off, and this one collapses and have a vacuum. They don't have anything to stop him.
First damage out from Team Spirit right now.
Oh, miCKe. The smoke is going to break. He's going to blink away in time. He blinks over the side, but he can't get far enough back into his base. He pops the BKB, but he has caught in a corner. Oh, no, 80.
Do you bring him down? It has to be a tiny toss in deep.
But how do they do the tiny toss? Oh, instant sight. They were ready for that one.
And
not today, Boxi. Pull them back in with the Ice Blast vacuum.
Nisha,
the team fight Maestros do it again. A dieback on Nisha. Should be the end of the game now as Team Spirit. 5, 6, 7 lives on them. 2 remaining on the side of Liquid. There's no chance. No hope at all. Team Spirit will just run over them. Liquid trying to play for a fountain at this point in time, but they know it's over. GG is called. Now Team Spirit.
I just don't know how they pulled it off. That was incredible.
Yeah, I feel like every team has, you know, their strategies, what they've been relying on all tournament, and nobody had...
In the back line, and if the Shadow Demon is out of the fight, that Terrorblade is very susceptible to dying.
That makes it so unique. And Liquid, you are back on the precipice, as once more you might be denied that first place. You have no more wiggle room, but you do have a first Brood is that good in this game, outside of maybe the Beastmaster later on. You don't have a Spear Breaker. The Shadow Demon pick was pretty defensive.
But if they can win the lane, which they will get the early kill, granted.
Because I think there were options that helped them solve some of the problems they had in this game, but it is a hero they're very comfortable with and one that can help out the carry matchup later.
But they can get the kill onto miCKe here, but it's looking good. Yeah, the axes and the shadow points just builds up a bit too much. Insania, the rocket flare comes in to be able to finish off Mira, which may actually save Insania's life as he is going to be chased down, collapsed underneath the tower. He gets the kill first, so they don't get it.
That's the payoff in this support duo for me from Liquid. I think the mid gank maybe is there, but I also think it's pretty ambitious if the Snapfire is winning the lane, which she is right now.
A lot of last hits there for miCKe, but it's going to put him in a bad position with the kisses raining in. He will be caught.
Oh, nice rotation from Larl.
Sunder turnaround, Zai. He's trying to crawl back to the defense of the trees, but it will not happen. Meanwhile,
the supports from Liquid just getting split on the map. It's not where they're strong when the Clock and the Lich are isolated that enchant, making its presence felt here on the Ember.
Nisha's not quitting. He has the vision. He has another slide, a couple more of those, and he might just be able to get this kill on Larl, which would help even up the odds here in the side lanes. Nice use of the Remnant to get the kill. Boxi with a...
Nisha is exerting so much pressure in this matchup, just running him down with Flame Guard.
Here's that miCKe rotation through the gate, right on time to catch out Yatoro at this point in time. You have to be aware
of a Cookie Tormentor with the Hadouken.
Oh, he gets the silence on him. Miposhka has to finish him off now and will be able to do so. Insania shows up, but can't really do much. Meanwhile, back over on that river spot. Boxi tried to hit him with the hook shot. With the help of Zai, they will be able to punish Larl for this play onto miCKe.
Team Spirit's still feeling really good about Ask in these types of situations.
See if they can blow up the Shadow Demon real quick. Pull him. Oh, not quite enough. The disruptions. He's going to come back and he's going to die, but it is time. Larl, Chain Frost fortunately doesn't bounce back to him again. The kiss is going to be used here. Boxi goes for a desperate TP out. That's not going to work. Amber Spirit jumps away to the Remnant.
Got the last 2 hits.
Insania, it's going to be a long run for him.
Results, it's decent value. You can also throw it on your Ember or your Drow. Should be good for most of the game versus the Sunder and the Roar.
Yeah, the only catch for him is Purge as well as... Yeah, this is a big move from Yatoro, and it's going to result in a kill onto miCKe. Great stuff, as long as he can get out with...
And probably commit for the Roche with the Scotty timing.
Got him on the Rod of Atos with the Cookie follow-up. Oh, the damage is close, but he gets off the slight. He doesn't have a way to get a Remnant out. Going for Zai.
It's going to pick up the pressure on the map with this Boots of Travel plus all these Boars and Hawks.
You can't afford back-to-back pickoffs like this. Rod of Atos into the Cookie, into the Primal Roar will ensure a second core kill for Team Spirit. Maybe Mira dies to the spiders. He's going to try and pop the... Oh, that's a smart move. Uses the smoke.
It doesn't matter what you play against. Like, there's nothing that really scales against Drow outside of some of these uber cheese picks, and even then...
Oh, broke through the Lincolns and got him with the Purge. Can Zai get to the trees? No, he can't. Boxi, he's just throwing his life in there. Anything to protect Zai, but the Frost Shield, it's going to be enough. Boxi, you are going to pay the price, but you done good, son.
I died to 1 poison stat. He knows what he died to there. Tanked the whole damn gank for his brood.
Attack the 24 damage.
See, Boxi respects legacy right there. That's a
BKB for Larl challenging miCKe. And all he has to do is stall up miCKe long enough for his team to get here.
Point blank kisses, just shotgun him down. That'll be a 5th. And every time one of these moves doesn't work, you have lanes you have to respond to. As the brood is the one having to deal with the lanes instead of the other way around right now.
Rod of Atos. Nice slight dodge there on the cookie. Still got to be careful, though. He's going to jump away. Fortunately, there was nobody on his spirit. Yatoro's going to spot him now.
It's kind of meta.
Yeah, he thinks with the Scotty he can catch him here. Nisha pops the BKB just in case, and he's going to get another spirit on out. They're really chasing him, but I think Nisha, maybe he's going to be away. The kiss, no, the roar got there just in range from Collapse. Team Spirit, what is that?
Decent lane cleanup while Yatoro is making the space. Almost level 20 and almost a Daedalus on this Snapfire. It's just going to be a raw damage build.
Hookshot just required to be able to save Nisha, perhaps. They are going to go for the kill, but the BKB from Larl should protect him here as Boxi will not have that same level of protection. The Chain Frost bounce around a little bit more. Damage done, but not damage. That is going to result in a kill.
Zaya's Butterfly. He's very
Another
strong
BKB,
right now.
in fact, but they're just going to try and kite around this Butterfly Broodmother.
Yatoro
Now it's right
in the back.
Here comes Yatoro straight to miCKe. Oh, that Force Staff isn't going to get you far enough away as Yatoro positions himself beautifully amongst 3 different cores. Kills one, chases the other 2 away. In fact, if it wasn't for that Lincoln, they would have caught Zeit.
I'll get back here. He's really far. Bots in 7 seconds.
Dying fast, but Yatoro's going to get into position. They got the collapse. Rival Roar immediately onto the Drow Ranger, and she's dead already. Another Chain Frost going around, trying to go for Yatoro. They all are focusing on this Terrorblade, but Terrorblade, he's standing up 1 versus 3. They finally finish him off, but the damage has been done. Nisha on a sliver of HP is trying to get away, but the Kisses will finally find him. Zai, it's going to have to be through him, and it's going to have to be through the buybacks. His Drow Ranger did manage to get a buyback off of some gold there.
And Yatoro doesn't have it. He bought out for Nullifier in that fight, so there is no Terrorblade in this engagement. You need to clean up this Roshan if you're Team Liquid and take as many lives out with it as you can, because Larl, he has level 20. He's here to play.
Here goes Zai. He just dives right in. He wants this fight. He wants to be able to kill as many heroes of Team Spirit and take this Roshan. An opportunity for a turnaround for Team Liquid. The Shatter goes out. Larl, he's going to hit by the hookshot too. And Team Spirit, they're greed in trying to...
This is where Yatoro wants to start taking some names. He's going to just run into Zai. He's own initiation once again. Yatoro will start it off and try and bring down the spider.
Oh, Desperate TP, that's not going to work. The damage, way too much. So he's dead for...
When you go in aggressive, there's a gem on Boxi right now that they stole from Miposhka.
Oh, look at miCKe. miCKe is in so deep. miCKe is surrounded by so many heroes. miCKe shows himself. He doesn't have a silver edge, and this is going to be bad for him. They try to get the Force Staff away. The Cogs thrown out. The Kisses are going to catch him. Now Boxi's on the run as well. Oh, no. miCKe tried to make a move without the entirety of Team Liquid and runs into the whole squad of
now, and they are just pushing down a lane. This Drow, like you said, 90 seconds no buy. Team Spirit are forcing the issue. Insania, you are absolutely gone off the crits.
They knew the Frost Shield is an important part of being able to stall out this game long enough for these heroes to come back. So taking away the Lich.
They're just going to go Megas here, but you know Yatoro is going to go Throne. There is no way this man backs off after this. He wants buybacks. He wants a game.
They do manage to get Mira. Immediately buybacks from both supports here. Zai trying to use the last bit of his insatiable hunger now to close the distance with Yatoro, but immediately has to just pop the Manta at the first sign of aggression and bounce himself away.
Move costs you your entire base.
And now without the Frost Armor, the Lich, he can't hold these tier 4s any longer. Yatoro is gunning for it. He's got the tier 4s falling fast to get the jump onto Zai. Primal Roar, and he's done for. He's dead. No buyback. Team Spirit have done it. They get their chance at a second time at the RIYADH Masters, and this time they will claim the championship.